Good evening, everyone. Thank you for dialing in for tonight's IPO webinar. Here we have Wentel Engineering Holdings Bhd, will be listed on ACE market on 6th of February. Wentel Engineering Bhd is involved in the fabrication of semi-finished metal product, fabrication of metal parts, and assembly of finished product. We grand honor to have here the company CEO, Mr. Chua. Hi, Mr. Chua.
Yeah, evening, everyone.
And Executive Director, Mr. Wong. Hi, Mr. Wong.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
And our Financial Controller, Mr. Yap. Hi, Mr. Yap.
Hello.
Yeah. Without further ado, we will start the presentation now. Over to you, Mr. Yap and Mr. Chua.
Okay, so we'll start for today's presentation. This will be a topic that we'll cover for today's presentation, and we have a Q&A session after the presentation. So let's start for some highlights. So Wentel at a glance. Wentel principal activity, we have three types of principal activity. First is fabrication of semi-finished metal products, fabrication of metal parts, and assembly of finished product. So these are three principal activity we have. And we are served to four major industry: security screening, CNC machine, semicon, and medical diagnostic equipment. And our customer come from Malaysia, Singapore, and US. And there's some highlights of our financial. For year 2020 till 22, our compound annual growth rate for revenue is around 34.7, while for profit after tax will be 139.2. These are some key milestones in our past 22 years since year 2000. Wentel Engineering incorporated in year 2000. And we started fabrication of metal parts in year 2001. In year 2005, we started assembly of finished product. And we get ISO 9000 and 14000 in 2006 and 2011. And year 2010, we do our first export to Makino, Singapore. And 2018, we expand portfolio to semicon. And year 2020, expand portfolio to medical diagnostic equipment. And this is some sample product. This is sample product for fabrication of semi-finished metal products. We buy the sheet metals, tubes from supplier with added value in-house, such as CNC, laser cutting, bending, welding, finishing, which included powder coating, zinc plating, assembly, and inspection. So this product will as output as metal bodies, inner frames, or metal accessories to security screening equipment and CNC machines. And this is our second principle. These are some product for fabrication of metal parts. We buy the metal blocks, a plate, okay, or sheet metals or hollow bars with added value as laser cutting, welding, bending, finishing, and inspection. So this is without the assembly processes. And this part we send to end customer such as semicon and medical diagnostic equipment. And this is our third principle, assembly of finished product. So this is a passenger scanning machine. So we buy the parts component from supplier and we will do in-house assembly and inspection before send to our end customer. Till September 2023, and this is the segment that we have, 66.2% for security screening, 17.2% for CNC machine, 15.1% for E&E or semicon, and 1.4% to medical diagnostic equipment. And these are our major customers. RapidScan groups and customer E group are security screening providers. Makino Asia is a machine tools manufacturers. Customer D, customer B, and customer C is a semicon customers. And customer A is medical diagnostic equipment. Wentel Engineering have full range of in-house facility, which covered mostly 95% of all the process needed. And we only sub out 5% for processes such as electropolishing, clear anodizing. So this enables us to provide almost one-stop solution to our customer. In fact, we start is not through just fabrication customer drawing as per drawing, but we started with our R&D or MPI, work together with customer R&D. From that, we will have the value added in the most cost competitive design to our customer, and with our added fully ranged capacity in-house, such as laser cutting, bending, welding, CNC milling, surface coating, assembly. So we have almost one-stop solution to our customer. And this will be showing our utilization rate. So for FPE or September, until September year 2023, our utilization rate is around 60%. And our growth strategy actually is to leverage our core competence in fabrication of semi-finished product, metal parts, and also assembly of products. So we will have a new plant in lot 815. So it's a freehold with 10-acre land, with the total built out around 299,000 square feet. And it planned to have start operational in second half of 2025. And in this new manufacturing plant, we have a new equipment with higher technology and more precision. So it is to target our existing and also a new customer in Malaysia and Singapore. And this is our new manufacturing plant perspective view. We will plan to have an EV car charger and solar energy. And also we have the hostel. About our IPO details, our group structure before IPO, we will have total of 5 shareholders, Mr. Wong Kim Fat, Mr. Ban Kim Wah, Mr. Tan Yen Heng, and Madam Lu Sok Cheng. And we have one corporate shareholder, is Wentel Engineering Bhd. And Wentel Engineering Bhd is owned by Mr. Wong Kim Fat and Madam Lu Sok Cheng. And this is group structure after IPO. We will offer our enlarged total number allowed share 24.8% to Malaysian public and private placement investor, and 2.87 to eligible persons. Our IPO price 26 cents, with the enlarged share 1.15 billion. So the market capitalized will be around 299 million. And our indicative timeline, we have IPO application open in 15 January, closing on 22nd January, and we are balloting on 24th January, allotment on 2nd February, and we are official listing in 6th February. Our utilization of proceed, our total proceed were around 71 million, 40 million for new building, 25 million for new machinery and equipment, and 6 million for estimated listing expenses. So I will pass over to Mr. Yap for the financial highlights presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Tuan. Yep. And good evening to everyone. Let me share with you some financial highlights of our group. For your information, this financial highlight will cover the financial period from FY 2020 to FY 2022, and the 9-month financial period from January to September for FY 2022 and 2023 as well. So from FY 2020 to FY 2022, our revenue has increased from approximately 65 million to 180 million, and we have recorded around 72 million in FY 2023. The increase in revenue was mainly due to the increased order from our existing customer. For the same, our gross profit has increased in line with the revenue increase, and we have recorded the gross profit around 18.3 million and gross profit margin around 25% in FY 2023. Next, we talk about the breakdown of revenue. We have 3 principal activities. So during the financial period, the fabrication of semi-finished metal products is our largest revenue contributor with more than 65% of total revenue. And the fabrication of metal parts is the second largest, and it has recorded the highest compound annual growth rate, CAGR, around 88%. And the balance of the revenue is contributed by the assembly of finished products with around 10% of total revenue. We also break down the revenue by geographical market. Both the Malaysia and Singapore market have contributed more than 95% of total revenue over the financial period. The balance of the revenue was come from the US market. Next, we look at our gross profit GP and gross profit margin as well. Over the financial period, the fabrication of metal parts contributed the highest gross profit margin with more than 40%. And our largest revenue contributor has recorded around 20% of gross profit margin over the financial period. For the gross profit margin for assembly of finished product is ranging from 7 to 9%. For the GP breakdown by geographical market, both the largest market, Singapore and Malaysia, have also contributed more than 90% of total GP. Also, the Singapore market has recorded around 30% gross profit margin, and Malaysia market has recorded 20% gross profit margin. This is the chart for the profit before tax, PBT, and profit after tax, PAT. We have profit before tax and profit after tax with around 14.5 million and 11 million in FP 2023. Both our PBT and PAT margin have improved from 6.5% and 5.5% to 20.1% and 15.3% from 2020 to FP 2023. The last we go to the financial footing. We have recorded the net asset nearly to 100 million with cash and bank balance around 24.4 million in FP 2023. Also, we have current ratio around 5.8 times and gearing ratio around 0.03. That's all for the presentation of the financial highlights. Thank you.
So I will presenting for the key takeaway for tonight's presentation. Wentel Engineering, in past 22 years, we have established since year 2000. For these 22 years, we have established and we get customers from several industries, such as security scanning, semicon, medical diagnostic, and CNC machines. So to have this, we are not only present ourselves in Malaysia, we also have physical presence in Singapore, where we have resident engineer at Singapore customer premises. And to have the long-term relationship with customer, we are not just proceed and fabricate based on customer drawing itself only, but we have the MPI work together with our customer to have the most competitive product and value added back to our customer. And to do this, also, we need to have a very comprehensive capabilities that we have a group of technical experienced engineers. Okay, and also we have a full range of facility in-house as well. Okay, and we also need to have a very high capacity to meet the high flexibility demand with a short lead time from customer. Besides business, Wentel Engineering also commit ESG. So we have in-house environment performance committee, also a safety committee to ensure the workplace safety and environment safety. And we also comply to all the government regulation. So this will be end of today's presentation. So we can start for the Q&A section.
Thanks, Mr. Chua and Mr. Yap presentation. Have you guys ready for the Q&A?
Yes. Can.
Okay. Let's find for the first question. This is the first question. Under the asset list, there is a block of 25 land plus semi-attached factory acquired in May 2023. What is your plan for this, or what is the usage of this property?
The 25 land semi-attached factory acquired in May 2023. So this actually is a land lot 879 and 881. Is opposite our existing new build plant 815. So this is another 10 acre of land is opposite existing 815. We buy this because it's for the future expansion. Okay, just coincidentally that there's an offer for sales of the land And in the current situation, that's very rare to get a land that is just neighborhood. So after considering, we'll buy this for the future expansion.
Okay. Do you have visual to show us for the land? Just now you mentioned.
Pardon?
Do you have picture to show us for the land just now you mentioned?
Show you the land of.
Yeah, I think just now is
in
in the slide, right?
position, correct. I think we can have some slide.
From Google Map.
No lah, just now the slide I think got the PowerPoint.
Wait, the PowerPoint is just 815
Yes.
illustration.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that one 789, 81 is just opposite there. You see corporate 那个我们是 present 的。Yeah, we'll try to search for that video. So not video, the photo, and then we will share screen later.
Okay, can. Okay, just now, could you share with us what other industry are your key customer?
Others industry, okay, we have 4 major key customer here. Is security screening, CNC machines, semicon, and medical diagnostic equipment. So these were the 4 key customers. 4 key industry.
Semiconductor security screen. Okay, yeah. About the security screening, just now I saw the picture is like the airport, the body screening, right? Is it separate with the back scanning or come together?
Yes. So just now the product that show actually is a security scanning machine that mostly we can see during we boarding. So we are scanning our so-called backpack, or while we requested to remove all the computer laptops, okay,
Yeah.
and the phone for scanning one. Yeah, it have. Then you also have a so-called luggage scanning. There is a backstage of the airport, normally will be used, but normally we can't see it because it's at the operating beside the scene. Yeah.
Okay. And how is the security screening for the lifespan?
Okay, that would be actually the lifespan of it actually depends on the government of the ordering country, because when they feel that there's a need to upgrade the screening system, that will create another demand for the machine, because it's actually it's actually when the government, the ports are feeling that the security has been outpaced or by goods are traveling out and the people are traveling out, they will update. They will upgrade the new version when we can't actually paste. Sometimes it's the software or the scanner to the old version of the machine. That will be the new demand coming in. So it's actually it can be as short as maybe some maybe a few years, some maybe annually. So it depends on the policy of the country.
And then depend on the technology advancement.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Is this okay? Do you sign contract with our customer?
You mean the order book, is it?
Like just now you say you will provide the system update and then the maintenance service something.
The maintenance service actually is with our end customer to our customer to the end customer. So we didn't have any maintenance policy with them.
Only provide the system update.
Yeah, because we have 3 principles. First of it is a semi-finish. That means we do the part if half assembly. So we send the product to our customer. They will do a complete assembly there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just now you mentioned the order book.
Okay, so we actually do not practice the order book. Our customer, based on the PO placement, based on the material lead time and production lead time.
PO placement from time to time.
Yes, from time to time.
Okay. And yeah, just now I saw from the prospectus, there's FY20 and FY21 and FY22 security screening is stand above 50% of Wentel revenue. Would you like to share your experience with us? Like, how do you survive during COVID? Because that time is every country closed their border.
Okay, so during that time, the COVID actually, in the COVID, we can see that the security screening mostly will think, hey, no airport movement, no people move around, then the business will be no have. But eventually also actually there's a part of goods traveling around the world. We are ordering the parts for Shopee, Lazada as well. So all this is get the logistic business move. So the scanning equipment actually also used in logistic, and it's why the demand is still there in year 2020.
For cargo shipping logistics.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Is there
long as
any
there's thing moving around the world, then there will be a demand because this deal with security.
because now the border open, there's and then travel and then logistics.
Yeah, when the world open, then we'll travel logistic. Then also have a world event.
Oh
You
yeah,
also have
event, the
yes.
security check. Oh yes.
Yes.
Because
Is there any upcoming order for this?
For the upcoming order in this year is positive compared to previous year, and the order is in for these few months. Yeah, it's showing a growth in year 2024
2024.
for security scanning.
Yeah. Is there any Mr. Chua want to share with us? Mr. Wong?
Oh, I was saying that because as your question before, because yeah, just as Mr. Chua was saying that, I mean, when the people are not traveling, actually the cargo is still traveling. It's a market where we don't actually see it on the daily, because when we travel around the airport, we are using the scanner to scan all your handbags and luggage, and metal detector, which is one of our product that we are doing the fully assembly. So what we don't see behind is that that's where the demand is coming in, where the cargo will have to be scanned, the technology, the complexity of the machine, and the speed of the scanning is itself. So that is where when the speed is not, I mean, up to the standard, I mean, they will have a need coming up with a new design, advanced scanning, imaging system to actually cope with the traffic. That's where we don't actually see it every day.
Yeah, the design. Okay. And then the system updated. And yeah, what was the reason of financial performance decline in FPE 23 vs FPE 22? Just now I saw it, the revenue.
Okay, so until FPE 223, we saw a decline, and we can see mostly decline in the semiconductor segment that we have from a customer. So it's for yes, the major contributor.
Okay. And then what is your view when will it recovery on your revenue, like compare with FY22 level?
To match FY22, always is our target to achieve. Of course, we are getting better. 2024 are better from 2023. And 2022 target is always our target to achieve.
Then we can assume 2024 will be same with like 2022?
We will be target to achieve that.
And how is the progress in your new industry, the semiconductor and healthcare?
The progress, okay, we can pay to two. One is the MPI, one is the Mass Pro. MPI is aggressively in last year and now also. So we have an MPI project launching and also the FA submission to our customer. While for the Mass Pro, we can see there's a slowdown in last year, and it will be projected second half of this year to have resumed some of the order back. It's a projection. Yeah, same as the healthcare as well. Healthcare, we are doing it is mostly it's a PCR scanning machine in the 2020. Okay, and the demand was very little bit drop in last year, and we are getting some others model prototyping and first article with our customer.
Okay. Is there any order from there?
Pardon?
You said just now you get for your client, you received the new order, right?
Yeah, we have firstly they will have a first article and then prototyping, then we'll continue with mass production. And the mass production actually is depend on the demand and also the market. Yeah.
Okay. How do you view for semiconductor manufacturing equipment market? Just now you mentioned, it's like, is this the trend coming back or need to wait until second half? Just now you say expect.
Because the trend actually is shared from our customer itself, will be second half. But our projection in 2024 actually is mostly we were seeing on the security scanning. And if really the semicon is having a comeback in second half of 2024, then will be extra bonus for Wentel.
Yeah, everyone waiting for that.
Yes, I think many people waiting for that.
Yeah. Will you get effect of metal input material because currently the commodity price quite fluctuation? Do you get any enter for forward contract hedging policy, or you just purchase the material when you receive the PO?
Okay, actually for the purchase of material, we are not engaged with any hedging policy now, but we are doing another way like the natural hedging, because the purchase of material is with 60 to 70% is using the local currency ringgit Malaysia, and then the 30 to 40% is using the foreign currency. And then for overseas side to the revenue with 60 to 70% is foreign currency. And then the local currency is building with ringgit Malaysia is around 30 to 40%. So with these two combination, actually we can make it with natural hedging to control the forex effect.
Okay. Is mostly foreign currency denominated in USD or Singapore dollar?
For revenue is mainly is USD.
USD. Okay. It means that you use USD to purchase and then you USD to pay?
No, actually is our revenue billing is using USD.
Okay.
In mostly, but the purchase of material maybe we mostly is buy from the ringgit Malaysia.
Does Wentel has LMW license?
Yes, we have MW because we are dealing with most of 90% is export. We have.
Okay. And about just now you mentioned the CNC machine. Is the CNC machine only do for particular product or can do for other product too?
The CNC machine actually, our customer is serve a very wide range of industry, from semicon also have, the automotive also have. So as long as any manufacturing company that need the CNC machine processes, so they are buying this machine from our customer. It's a global brand.
Almost the machine is from which country?
The headquarter will be in Japan, and we serve is a Singapore.
Okay. And you buy for the, I saw that you use like 35% of IPO proceed will buy for the new machine equipment. Is this will be installed in your current plant or the new plant?
It will be a new plant.
New plant. Just now you mentioned the new plant will be expected to finish on second half 2025, right?
Yes,
They
correct.
will install after the finish lah.
Yes, correct.
Do you mind to let me share the picture of the location for the new
Of course.
879, 881.
I'll show you this.
So you can see the yellow line, that one is 879, 881. So it's just opposite 815. It just happened that it's offered for sales, then we purchase the land for future expansion.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It's nearby to your
It's just
current
opposite.
plant.
Yeah. The blue circle one is the lot at one side, the proposed new manufacturing plant.
Okay.
Yeah, I think our client will understand more from your
Yeah.
vision.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, about the new plant, could you give us a sense of expected capacity increase after it complete?
Okay, so for the new plant, upon completion of new plant, additional floor place will be increased by another 100%. Okay, production floor space. So actual additional production capacity cannot be determined now, as we are still figuring out the type of machine and technology to be brought in. However, estimated more than double from existing capacity.
Estimated more than double.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. Then we just wait for it second half 2025.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see any seasonality in your business or any particular quarter that you would normally see good result?
We didn't have any seasonality in our business. Yes.
That means every month also got receive new PO lah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And how do you differentiate yourself Wentel Engineering Holdings Bhd with other peers?
Okay, to differentiate that, I mean, metal fabrication, business, there's actually, there's a lot of similar business out there, and even with the same machine. But to differentiate is that, I mean, as we've been in a long healthy relationship with our customers, and what we involve is that the different thing is that we are running on a business where there's a high mixture and low volume kind of business. This require a very high flexibility in management and our production as well. So, and to differentiate is that the Wentel Engineering is that we started off our product design, everything into actualization of the products together with our customers. So we started off products with our customer at the very early stage of designing, and then we will expedite, and then we'll work on to how do we actually make things workable and in a cost-effective way with a very efficient delivery date on that. So that is how we are differentiating ourselves among the others of the group. The other team players in the industry.
Okay. It's like high barriers entry industry, and then have to meet client specific requirement.
It's actually not if you want to serve the same customer, it's not that to say that we wouldn't actually say that it's a high barrier to entry. I mean, the barriers to entry, I mean, you can still get into the business, but to deal with customers as such, it requires you to have a very, experienced management in production and logistic as well, because all of our customers, they are MNC customer where it will involve a lot of some process and things like shipping things around, so get things in order in time. So that is where, and the attitude towards our customer, that is a difference from our business.
Okay, the most important is the service and the quality control.
Yeah, you could say that that's one of them.
Okay, can you share what is your end product you are producing for semiconductor segment?
Okay, for semiconductor, I can share is we are served from front end to the back end. Okay, so the product is the wide range. We can't really spell out that because
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
For front
thank
to
you
back.
for the share. Okay, for front. Okay. About labor, how many percentage of local and foreign worker do you have currently?
Total 370, okay, 370, 60% from worker.
70% from
60% is from worker. 60.
60. Okay.
60.
Then 40 is foreign, so?
40 is local.
40 is local, 60.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Thank you for your explanation. And then do you face any foreign worker shortage?
As of now, no, because we also have a local workforce. We are working to local institution for the Mara as well to get a technician after they intern or finish their study to work with us.
Oh, you also got intern program.
Yes. Intern program always is our key to get a new fresh graduate.
Okay. Can help our society to get more people to work.
Yeah, in fact,
yes.
Mr. Chua will be a very good example of a group that he started as an intern, and now he is our chief.
Intern to chief.
Quite good, quite good.
Quite good.
And would you like to expand to other country, or you want just focus on Malaysia, Singapore, and US?
We didn't close down any chances for overseas, but in only with Malaysia and Singapore, there's a lot of opportunity already. Yeah,
There's still got many
opportunity.
business for you to do.
Yes.
I mean, according to our market independent market research, that only Wentel is only catering less than 1% of the total market share in Malaysia. So there's still actually plenty room to grow. I mean, yeah, we will still remain open for all the businesses around. So, but the focus now will be in Malaysia. We will not rule out that one day we will actually go beyond Singapore and Malaysia. But now, as for current short term, I mean, Singapore and Malaysia, it's
focus.
Yeah, we'll be focusing.
Focus on Malaysia, and then plenty of room to grow in Singapore and US.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to further share your US and Singapore business market?
Singapore market, our customer will be CNC machine, semicon, and medical diagnostic equipment. And the US mostly is our existing customer, their headquarter, their R&D center, where we work with their R&D for prototyping. That's why you have a US sales.
US sales. Okay. Will you distribute dividend to your shareholder in the future?
As of now, no. As of stated in prospectus.
We do not have any policy on dividends yet.
Yeah, but how about in future?
We'll see if it is. I mean, we will look into that in the future. But as for now, there's no policy yet.
Okay, we wait for it to reward our shareholder.
Thank you.
Okay, let's view. Is there any left out question from here? I think we almost answered all of the question. Okay, Mr. Chua, Mr. Wong, and Mr. Yap, do you have any closing remark before the line end, like maybe a few more points for our client?
Okay, so as a closing, we say it's Wentel Engineering, as Freddie have mentioned before just now, is so how we care with our customer. Our always is our so-called customer focused spirit to serve our customer well. It's not just based on their drawing, and we started from our MPI together with their R&D. And of course, yeah, it will be a very high mix and low volume type. And that's why we require a very high flexibility in production. And not only this, we need to cope with a short lead time. Our objective always to how to secure the order for our customer, because our customer also facing a very tough time to secure the order from their end customer. With the industrial now, they are facing a very competitive, and the faster you get, then you will get better. So it's always our mind is how to work together with your customer in our internal team to build for the better tomorrow. I think that is today, as of now, the summary that we have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chua.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, please remember, Wentel Engineering Holdings Bhd will be listed on 6th of February, and come to support Wentel.
Yes.
Okay, I will just end here.
Okay, thank
Thank you, Mr. Chua, Mr. Yap,
Okay.
Mr. Wong, and Chris.
Everyone.
Okay,
Thank
have
you,
a nice day.
everyone. Good night. Good night.
Good night.